Hi, it's Aneta here from Aneta I Yoga Studio and Wellness. Today is Monday. We're already in July, almost middle of July. Just popping in to say hi. I haven't been live on Facebook for quite a while, quite a few weeks. It's been quite challenging few weeks. There's been a lot of happening, very emotional stuff. So I took a step back to really look after myself and be with my family and really just take time to go inward and connect with that inner wisdom, connect with how I am, connect with what's important, what's really important, not what's important that so many people tell us, but what's really important and what brings me joy, what brings the best in me, what I want to do, for the rest of my life, or at least for the next few years or the next few months. And it's been a really interesting process because what turned out is that one thing that I am really, really clear about is that what I'm doing is what I love, or I love what I'm doing. The kind of work that I do, I'm so passionate about, and I really, really love it. And maybe the way that it's set out, maybe it can be improved, maybe I can put some systems in place, maybe I can do this, I can do that. But really the most important thing is that I really reconnected with that love for what I'm doing. And it really made me think about the simplicity of it and how we can make things so complicated in anything that we do, and that really connecting with the simplicity of it and the kind of purity of what we love doing is the most important thing, and everything else is just an addition. And the other day I had a conversation with a couple of clients. It's a couple that came in for a private yoga sessions, and they're quite new to yoga. They did a little tiny bit before, and so it's coming, looking at the foundations, at the basics, at where do we start and how do we progress and how do we make it sustainable. And so I always share a lot of resources in my one-to-ones, a lot of PDFs, a lot of workbooks, a lot of practices, practice sheets, some videos, the whole of it to give you kind of a good picture and good foundation to start. And we ended up talking about yoga mats. And so we were talking about yoga mats, about the different, what's a good yoga mat, which one should you buy, and how much do you need to spend, and all of that kind of stuff. And we were talking about, you can buy mats for, I don't know, the cheapest, I guess, could be very cheap. I mean, the standard kind of, it's £10 around that time. But you could also buy a mat from a Lifeform that is 120, 140 pounds, depending on the kind of budget that you have and what you want to do. But in reality, the reality of it is that you just need a mat to start you off. And in reality, to make it even simpler, you don't even need a mat to start you off practicing. It's as simple as that. You could use a towel, you could use a blanket, you could do it on the carpet, you could, do it on the grass. You don't really need an expensive yoga mat to start your practice. All of this is the kind of irrelevant fluff that hangs around, the expensive yoga pants, expensive yoga mat, expensive whatever else all of this blah, 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 blah. if you think about original yogis, they normally have got a little rag that they sit on. What you need for your yoga practice is your own body. And if you're a human being, you already got that. You already got your body. You've got your body, your breath, and your awareness, your presence. And that is all that you really need for your yoga practice. So make it simple. If you want to practice yoga, make it as simple as you can. Make it the path of least resistance, with the focus on breath and awareness, the focus on your presence. You could be bedridden, you could be in a lot of pain, you could be really fit, you could be rich, you could be poor, you could have loads of time or very little time. All of this is just the fluff around it. If you want to practice yoga, you can do it right here, right now, by bringing your awareness inward, checking in with yourself how you are, checking in with your breath. Take few longer, deeper breaths, ocean breaths. Feel the support of the ground underneath you. And then move your body. Start exploring and moving your body. Even if it is, last week I did yoga in the care home for women with dementia. And so none of them did the practice out of the armchair. They were all in the armchairs. Some of them had support under their legs as well. And yet we did the practice with the breath, with the awareness, with the movement. And we had a lot of laugh, we had quite a lot of fun, and they really enjoyed it. And the thing that they enjoyed the most was at the end, when we did the loving kindness practice. And we wished to each other, may you be happy, may you be well, may you be safe. And the kind of smiles on their faces were amazing. And so you can begin right this very moment with your own body, with your own breath, with your own presence and that compassionate approach. And you don't need an expensive yoga mat to start your practice. So I wish you a really wonderful day. Keep it simple. Keep it compassionate for yourself and others. Connect with others from that point. And enjoy either this sunny day on our side of the world, on this earth, or the winter in Australia. Take care. Namaste.